Late Queen Elizabeth II didn't like one detail on her body, so she sometimes insists photographers keep that in mind every time she poses for them. One of the most famous women in the world to be photographed was the late Queen Elizabeth II. It has been found that, despite her influence and self-assurance, Her Majesty harbored a secret fear of having her picture taken. One of 10 photographers chosen to photograph the late monarch for her Golden Jubilee back in 2002 was British photographer Rankin, who has taken photos of stars including Madonna, David Bowie, and Kate Moss. He said that the Queen told him, "I don't like my hands," when asked to pose with a sword during the photo shoot. Prior to the Queen's passing, Rankin spoke candidly about his experience photographing the monarch on the most recent Tea with Twiggy podcast episode. He said, "I was like, I really want to photograph you holding the sword," and she said, "I don't like my hands," and I thought, that's the best get out of holding the sword. "I'm probably not supposed to say that," he added. Despite the Queen declining his initial request to pose with a sword, he also claimed that the image he took of her ended up being one of the palace's favorites because of how content she appeared. Rankin recounted receiving a really amazing email after working on an exhibition earlier this year, saying, "The curators said that my photograph of her is one of their favorite pieces, which I believe means the palace's favorite pieces because she's really laughing in my picture." Speaking to Twiggy about his inspiration for capturing the happy picture, Rankin said, "She had a really great sort of sense of humor, so that is what I was really looking for when I went to take the photograph." He continued, "She was walking down this corridor, and it had to be the length of a football field, the corridor, and I could see her and the footman walking and they were both laughing, they were chatting." He also recalled a time before taking her picture when he got to see this sense of humor firsthand. The footman and the Queen, he claimed, had been cracking up with each other, and he wanted to show this side of the monarch in his photograph. In the photographer's words, "She came in and this wave of empowerment sort of washes over you. You just go, wow, I've never met any powerful wave like that, I've never felt that aura, and she was just so funny from the minute she walked in." It appeared that this proved to be an easy task. Despite only spending 5 minutes with the Queen and being unable to claim to have an intimate understanding of her, Rankin said he could tell she was so smart, and that the experience of photographing her was really brilliant.